Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Kelly. Today we are going to talk about Reiki, self-healing, and the chakras and how we can create a sense of inner peace utilizing these tools. So grab a blanket, a bolster, something soft to sit on, and we'll begin. Today we're going to talk about Reiki and the chakras and how we can utilize them both to create inner peace in the body. I recently got my Reiki 1 certification, and it was a delightfully enlightening experience for me because I really enjoy learning and taking a deep dive into the chakras. But I also like learning what is Reiki and how it can help us in our journey to inner peace. So, what is Reiki? Well, Reiki is a Japanese term that breaks up as Rei and Ki, and combined together is about universal life force energy. And in the yoga practice, we talk about prana being our life force energy, which very similarly in Sanskrit, it's prana, and in Japanese, it's Reiki. So it is this beautiful energy that flows within us, through us, around us. And it's not just our own personal energy, it is the energy of everything and everyone. It is constantly surrounding us. So, how do we tap into that energy to help us heal? And in the Reiki certification, I learned a lot about the importance of understanding and knowing where your chakras are and what they mean in your body. And I talked in a previous video about the chakra journey and how we can use movement to help align and open and unblock any blocked chakras, energy centers in the body. And today we're going to take that a little bit of a deeper dive into the Reiki practice. So with the understanding of where the chakras are, again, you can check out my other video, but we're just going to give a brief overview today in this one. In this slide, you'll see what we refer to as the nadis, or the energy channels in the body. And an energy channel, or a nadi, is where our energy flows through. We have our main energy channel, the Sushumna nadi, and that runs from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. And then we have the Ida nadi, which starts on the left side and kind of crisscrosses through the body all the way down to the base of the spine. And then we have the Pingala nadi, which starts on the right side and kind of crisscrosses through the body across the Sushumna nadi. And where these two energy channels crisscross, that is where the chakras exist. And that is where they are bringing energy in, assimilating it, and pushing it back out so that we can have a positive life experience. We can enjoy all the beauty and wonder and peace that the world has to offer. How does that tie into Reiki? Well, with Reiki, we are harnessing that energy. If we're really focusing that energy in a meditative way and using that energy to help align and unblock our chakras. So Reiki is the practice of moving energy through the body, using this limitless supply of universal energy. And let me say that again. There is a limitless or unlimited supply of universal energy. It is around us all the time. Reiki seeks to balance and align the chakras. And there are 3 pillars of Reiki. Simply put, the first one is of bringing yourself into a meditative state. So you're placing your palms together, keeping the fingers closed so that they're not open, releasing any energy, but keeping them nice and close. Bringing them in front of your heart center and taking your gaze, your drishti, towards the 2 middle fingers and where they're pressing together. It's important to bring yourself into a state of peace, of calm, so you can be open to the experience and the art of Reiki without feeling anxious or rushed. Just like in our yoga practice. When we come to our yoga mats, we want to let go of the day or not let the thoughts interfere with the practice. And yes, thoughts will come in. And yes, we need to acknowledge them. And yes, we need to let them go so that we can calm ourselves down and bring our awareness or really like narrow our focus to what we're trying to do. And what we're trying to do with the Reiki is narrow our focus so we can align and unblock and keep the energy wheels, the energy channels, the energy flowing freely through our body. The second pillar of Reiki is calling upon the universe to really be open, like letting the universe know we are open to receiving this practice. So you may have a personal mantra or prayer, but for example, just placing your hands over your heart and saying, I am open to receiving this Reiki experience. I am open to being a conduit to let universal energy flow through me. I call in the divine within me, the divine in the universe, and let that flow freely through me. So that's just one example. You could come up with a mantra or personal expression that really resonates with you, a statement of intention. So we come in a meditative state first, and then we put our intention out into the universe of what we're trying to do and why we want to let this energy flow freely through us so we can also encourage that with those around us. So then the third pillar is actual treatment or the hand placement on the body to encourage the free flowing movement of energy. And in this third part, there are 17 different um, art of healing hand placements in Reiki for personal self healing. And interestingly enough, they are usually in or around, you guessed it, a chakra. So it's very healing, drawing the energy of the universe in, encouraging it and inviting it into flow freely, unblocking anything that's stuck and that's not serving us. And with this Reiki 1 certification, it really helped clarify some things for me with the chakras. I'm like, okay, it's connected. I get it. I don't completely get it. I'm still working on that. That's a lifelong journey. But I see the connection. I understand that this is just a wonderful another tool in my toolbox to help with my self-care, my self-help, and my self-healing. So I want to be the best I can be every day. And when you are around other people who have positive energy, you want to be around those people. And some days your energy level is really high, and other days it's really low, and that's okay. Recognizing those things, learning where you may need to bring your focus and awareness. Maybe you need to bring you're having some issues with communication, so you want to bring your hands closer to your throat chakra. Maybe you are having a real relationship issue, or maybe you lost a loved one or a pet. Maybe you need to bring your energy to your heart center. And so just learning these things and dialing that focus in. It's all, a lot of things going on around us, but giving ourselves the time to be purposeful and intentional in bringing in all that is good and letting go all that does not serve us. So, a few of the many benefits of Reiki and the art of the self healing is it helps us balance our energy, it improves our creativity, it helps us release stress, improves the quality of our sleep, helps get us into deep relaxation, and as mentioned several times, aligns and opens the chakras. So there are many ways in addition to Reiki to help us tune in to what's happening within us and kind of tune out or protect us from anything negative that's happening around us. And as I mentioned first, um, creating inner balance with Reiki and protecting yourself from negative or stagnant energy includes not just the self-healing hand positions, but you could also use crystals or amulets. They too contain specific power and energy connected to the universe. You could do a smoke cleansing with cedar, juniper, and rosemary, or you could burn incense. Again, just kind of cleansing the area around you. A bathing or showering, like purposefully stepping into the bath, maybe with some Epsom salts or some essential oils, or stepping into the shower with the purpose and intention of just washing away anything that's not serving you and watching that go down the drain. Right. So it can be very, very intentional and very purposeful, not just to get clean, but also to release anything that's not serving you in a symbolic way of just letting it wash away. You could also do white light meditation or even meet with a Reiki master. And on this slide, I'm showing you some examples. In the first top left slide corner of the slide, a Reiki master is bringing their energy and channeling it to this person near the crown chakra, near the sixth chakra, near the third eye, around the communication center in the ears, that fifth chakra of communication. In the top right, the Reiki master is using an amulet as well as crystals lined up that are in tune and in alignment with the chakras. The bottom left is an example of some of the, you could again use a smoke cleansing or crystals. And then the bottom right corner is someone, Reiki 1, doing this self-healing, bringing their energy and focusing that universal energy near their third chakra, their solar plexus. And I think one of the really cool lessons, well, there are many, but that really resonated with me in the Reiki 1 certification is the Reiki principles. And they reminded me very much of another meditation. And there are so many different ways to meditate and tune into yourself. I'm just providing 2 tools in your toolbox today regarding the Reiki and the chakras. But another form of meditation is gratitude meditation, where, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is list like 5 things that you're grateful for. Or you could do a positive affirmation like, today is going to be a great day, and you set that tone for your day and you carry it with you throughout the day. Well, the Reiki principles are very similar to this. Just starting with the first one. Just for today, I will give thanks for my many blessings. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Just for today, I will be kind to my neighbor and every living being. So using the universal life force energy, Reiki, to help bring our focus inward, help us find that inner peace, as another tool for your toolbox. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Again, if you want to learn more about the chakras, where we do the physical exploration of movement to invite opening and alignment, I'll put the video here, a link to it right at the end of this one. So thank you for joining me today, and I will see you next time.